everyone, it's Laura Myers for CMS-Connected, and this month I'm shining my light on Widen Enterprises. More specifically as well, the Widen Sitecore Connector they partnered with the digital agency Ascedia to create. First things first though, who is Widen? They are a Wisconsin-based content technology company and a leader in digital asset management. What's interesting though, is they've been around for more than 65 years. Yeah, 6.5 decades. And I know what you're thinking, how can that be possible when the tech industry itself is merely just a teenager in comparison? I would best describe it as a forward-thinking evolution dating back to when they started out as a photo engraving company, moved through a few other specialties to now providing a cloud-based digital asset management solution, among other things. One of the things that really piqued my interest when researching them though was the Widen Sitecore Connector, allowing customers to sync assets from the Widen Collective with Sitecore's media library. Ascedia, a digital agency also based in Wisconsin, worked with Widen to create the connector. Fortunately, I had the chance to speak with Brent Kaufman, Ascedia's Director of Client Strategy, to discuss a few questions that I had. My first question was regarding Ascedia's role in creating the connector and how that partnership even came about. It all started with a custom connector that was built for a joint client of Widen and Acedia, and after that, Widen really noticed a market gap for it among other clients and prospects. They approached Ascedia to provide their Sitecore certified development expertise in developing a licensed version, as well as ironing out an onboarding process and supporting the SLA. As you'll remember, in my last vendor spotlight, I went over Sitecore and the launch of the new Sitecore XP 8.2, so I was really interested to hear how that release could have affected this integration. Brent said the impact is mostly during implementation, but with more and more clients really looking for that personalization, the new Sitecore release is going to add a lot of efficiency and value for their clients. What was definitely brought to mind for me, and I'm sure many others in understanding this connector, is how this and others like it that are bound to come up will affect the customer experience management market moving forward. We all know that customer experience management is getting higher and higher in terms of the bar that is set, almost by the minute. So I wanted to understand what the Sitecore connector really offered. The backbone of any DAM solution is, or at least it should be, the one central place to house all your photos and creative content. So that part of the connector wasn't really news, but with the connector, it brings the ability to insert embed codes, and if proven as useful as it sounds, could save a lot of time and energy. It would give users the ability to track the analytics of assets, as well as know that the most current version in their media library will always be populated. I definitely posed the question of the CXM market to Brent when I had him on the line for a conversation, as he's had many years in this industry and a wealth of experience. So he highlighted that successful platform integrations, just like this one, have and will become increasingly important. He also pointed out, as the appetite increases for users to automate processes and become even more efficient, the need for smooth, proven integrations just like this will rise with it. He also stated that platforms are starting to realize that it may be best to integrate best-in-breed functionality rather than invest in R&D to just quickly roll out Band-Aid solutions. The biggest factor though, marketing really needs to take the reins to put more effort into the rollout of connectors and partnerships to simplify the value proposition and thoroughly explain how integrations can benefit clients and their prospective organizations. Clients just need to know the clearly defined roles within the partnership that they are buying into. I want to thank Brent Kaufman of Ascedia for taking the time to speak with me. He really helped me gain insight on one of the latest offerings in a fast-growing trend of integrations, which we will see from many, many more varying platforms in the future. And for all that news and more, please stay tuned to CMSconnected.com.